me about getting a new item or new card and everything.
Yeah, for the most part, you don't see as much cart diversity because a lot of them, a good chunk of them are completely inviable, while others, it's different where some games are based off of aesthetic and they're just different, better in different ways. Most of the Mario Kart carts are just usually agreed upon to be less viable than others, but again, if you get that combination that just feels right for you, sometimes that's all you need. No Larry this time around, so they should be safe from any computers taking.
But did you see Wario in there? Always be scared of Wario. And we are off, starting off the Hyrule Castle.
The theme on this track is just so good.
I love it. And hearing just the Legend of Zelda like soundtrack.
The sound effects, yeah, it's just so good.
Yeah, and I love it that, you know, for this and for like the Animal Crossing stage, they actually changed the coin into like their respected stuff. Like you have a rupee sitting in this one, so.
Yeah, it looks like RFM is rocking the Waluigi on the Wiggler, which is definitely a strong pick as far as carts and characters go.
Yep. Who would have thought Waluigi's a top tier in at least this game?
I believe he's also a top tier in tennis as well.
Mario Aces? Probably, yeah. Man, he's so top tier, but yeah, unfortunately he can't make it into another game.
He's top tier in our hearts.
True. And he will always be there. The thing about playing Bowser in this is your hitbox is a lot bigger than normally.
That's true. He's definitely a bigger character, and sometimes some carts are completely considered disadvantageous just because of how big their hitboxes is.
Yeah, and how big he is too. It's hard to see, like if someone places a banana or anything in front of you, it's hard to see that.
It's just that much harder to see around. Yeah, you do get the advantage of additional weight stat though. So if somebody's trying to pass you and you're relatively the same speed, you can just try to push them into walls, push them off the course. You get a little bit more of that dominance on the track. People have to respect your space.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to. Oh, well, I would say worry about Wario, but I'm looking at the map. Wario's kind of in last place right now.
Yeah, I don't think we have it. No, he's lapped everyone. We just don't know about it yet.
Yeah, that's true.
And the ramp pulls up just in time for Mr. J.
Oh, it's unfortunately the red shell's coming in too, and RFM not holding.
He will strike back.
And the lightning coming in. But it seems that
JEC's got the lead that he needs, and he'll close this out with first. But it could be anybody's game for second. We'll see.
Yeah, from what I'm looking, it's a very quick race for that.
The B5 clutches is out with Bowser. Seeing his character model in the car, he looks pretty. He's like squeezing those legs in there.
We're going to go to Baby Park.
Not Baby Park. Soon.
Unfortunate.
Soon.
Baby, wait.
Yeah, I believe this is the 3DS, a Piranha Plant Slide.
Kind of quiet for this one.
Quiet. No laughing while focused.
Alrighty, Piranha Plant Slide.
Yeah, I don't know if there's that many tricks to this one. It's kind of trying to bob and weave around the piranhas, taking the corners as best as you can. There is one shortcut near the end that I remember.
Yep, there is.
You will need to have worked up either a drift boost or you need the item for the speed boost to get past that, though, as it is in the off-road.
Yep. And you can't just... I think you can drive and hit it, but I think there's like also something blocking it that you need to like either get a mushroom and just go right through it. Yes, it is. It is.
Some of these cardboard cutouts of terrain.
And Bowser hitting one of his own minions, the Goombas.
they should have known to walk out of his way, honestly. Like,
They-
when the king comes, like,
You gotta get out of his way.
yeah, they'll be coming out of their paycheck, I'm sure.
Yeah, and the blue shell coming in this early on the second lap already. That's but
JC
Going
is
right to it.
already prepared. He had the perfect defense set right up and is continuing to try and push his lead.
he's
They're
doing-
really going to need to try and hit him with some items or step up their game with the racing to try and make the comeback. But that is not an easy feat when JEC is just drifting at every opportunity he gets.
Oh yeah, it's hard to keep up with all that.
There is no monkey business with this driver. He is.
Unfortunately, too, it's not Monkey Monday yet. It's only Sunday.
Doesn't seem to be stopping him.
No. The fireball's going.
RFM dodging all the fireballs and is continuing to try and get into striking distance.
Oh, the lightning might. Oh, there's Mr. J. I didn't even know he was on there. Must have had the boo to keep like a low profile.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he got hit by the lightning at all and just manages to escape
wait.
the piranha's
I
gaping teeth.
I think I know what's going on here. Mr.
Closes it out.
Wow.
Steals first place away.
Eat it, DK.
As soon as he was going on to going near the items, I'm thinking like he hasn't used his mushroom yet. I'm thinking like, what is he waiting? I'm like, oh, he's going for the shortcut on that one.
The shortcut into red shell. It's a true combo.
The 1-2 punch. Yeah, I was gonna say Jack had like
He was
everything
just set
ready.
up perfectly. He saw it. Either he was holding it for when it was going to come, or he saw it coming and just held on to it.
Shy Guy Falls. Pretty good stage. Again, good soundtrack. It's just great.
Yeah.
I got nothing
Was
to
there
say
more
with
that
it.
you wanted to say to that?
No.
All right. Yeah.
I got nothing else
Pretty
to
nice stage, you know.
say. Good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Dude, you go up a waterfall and come back down. That's the best thing ever.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, you'd think a lot of these characters would just be terrified of defying gravity like this, but for the Mario crew, it's just another Sunday.
True. I mean, I'm pretty. I know it's a normal day for Bowser. Like, the man's gone everywheres, along with Mario and Luigi.
See, he's just kidnapping Peach because he wants them to get out in the world, you know? Like, he's just encouraging them to travel,
Mario and
broaden
Luigi-
their horizons.
Yeah, Mario and Luigi are introverts. They don't want to go out. Bowser's just like, nah, you're gonna come out here.
I kidnapped your girl, get out. Get out of the house.
Oh goodness. That's the one thing too about this stage is if you're on the waterfall and you get hit, there's no speed boost around. You're fighting to try to keep going. And that's the problem with this stage too. Don't mind me.
It's a good track. It's a good track. Yeah, going up the falls is a tricky part, especially since the water is going against you. You need to just time where the speed boosts are and know when yours is going to run out.
I was gonna say, do you know about the one shortcut right there?
No.
Oh well, there you go. I think you can take it without a mushroom as well, but it's just harder to do that.
You know, watching them play from their perspective, it kind of makes more sense to me why I lose on Sundays when I race against them. It's just like, oh yeah, I didn't know about that. That's how I'm suddenly not in first, or I'm not usually in first.
Oh,
But
there you go. I was gonna say, B5.
smart to save his item.
Here comes the blue shell.
Could
Don't know if
be
he'll
what
do.
he needed.
I don't know if he'll do much. Mr. J's got a very commanding lead right now, and I don't know if the blue shell is just going to slow him down real quick or... Yeah, it won't do much.
It won't be enough. The B5 might get taken out of his second place by the two Starmans. He's able to hold on to fourth, but that is unfortunate for him.
It is, but he's not that far out of it. Only, top players 39, 37, 32. So
Not undoable. He just needs to get some strong finishes with these upcoming races at Baby Park.
Electrodome.
I think that's definitely a good pick for the setup that he's running right now with a big character and a cart that isn't quite as built for the handling as others. He wants tracks that will let him take advantage of not only his weight in those closed corridors, but also just taking advantage of the more straightaways that this road has to offer.
From the
This
look,
also takes advantage of gravity a lot. Like there's a lot of sections in this track where you aren't just level with the ground.
oh goodness.
JEC just pushing out that little bit of extra flight time to get the speed he wanted. And here's just another track that feels really different from a lot of the other ones. You've got like the techno, the techno themes going on there.
The disco.
Yeah, the music it plays when you're on some of the parts just kind of enforces that kind of vibe as well. And a Starman in fourth place, that is, well, it doesn't always feel as impactful because the speed boost it gives isn't as big as it was in some other games.
Yeah.
The invincibility and attack power that it gives is just a nice benefit.
I was going to say, that was actually a smart coin there, too, by Jack. Holding on to it. As soon as the blue shell hit, use it, and it just keeps you going right there.
Well, he's just trying to maximize the speed boost that he's getting from money. Fuck, this game is pay to win, I swear.
Who knows?
Another perfect bomb block by RFM. He will get the speed boost to cut through that small area. He's got a second place finish, but he's got opponents that are closing in.
Is that a blue shell?
Another
it
blue
is
shell.
too.
The B5 seems to be struggling a little bit there. He's gotten behind with some of the items. He will need to get some strong racing and some good item plays to get himself back in this race.
Yeah, and that's the thing too about the computers in this one. It's just like sometimes some computers will give you like the toughest time, so you can't get around them, and they're always blocking you, or just won't do anything. 4 mushrooms, that might do something to help him out as much as you can. Try to use them all different times and try to keep it going.
Yeah, he's fought his way back into third. We'll see if he can maintain that. And as I say that, I think he just got hit as we were panned away from him, unfortunately. Fifth place is going to be a rough finish. Mr. J and JEC are starting to run away with the points. If they can hold on to that for the remaining races, they might guarantee themselves another chance at their opponents in grand finals. See what the stage pick is. I think I heard it was going to be Mushroom Gorge.
Oh.
Jack loves his jank.
Another classic from the Wii era.
Oh, yes.
Actually, I'm not sure if this was a featured course in the Wii game, but I don't think it was a new one. No, it was. It was new from the Wii game.
It's a fine course. It's just very janky and kind of unpredictable.
True, yeah. I found like they...
RNG?
Yeah.
RNG, the course?
RNG, but RNG
RNG in my Mario Kart? What is this?
I feel like, yeah, too, from the Wii version, the mushrooms were just kind of more different. In this, they changed them and made them a lot weirder. No, I do agree with Mr. J on that one.
Pretty sure they took out one of the big shortcuts from the Mario Kart era. There's a big shortcut near the start that I remembered that the time trial ghost would do on the last lap, and it was just always so big. So I grinded it until I was able to complete it for every lap of that time trial. Oh, he went for the jump, but it still probably saved him some time. Lakitu brought him back on the track in timely fashion.
Yeah.
RFM and the B5 are holding out the first 2 spots for right now. This is exactly what they need if they want to get themselves back on the leaderboards. While they're at it, might as well just try to get them their opponents in last place, you know?
At that point, yeah, you might as well try. Every time you get a red shell, just stay back and let it go.
That's definitely a temptation. I'm not sure if it's the
I just
JEC launching himself into the abyss once again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, just from RFM's perspective, all you see is JEC's characters just flying right off the stage.
JEC is definitely on the prowl for this Bowser and gets a red shell right at the perfect moment.
I think we're about to see a bombardment coming in. Well, I think my time here on stream is now over.
That might be my cue as well. I will stay here for the finish of the race, though. That was a well-timed bomb, and RFM manages to keep his 3rd place. And B5 will close that 2nd. That will be definitely useful for their scores.
Dude, that bomb hit the banana. It hit the banana and exploded right away. Oh, wow.
It was all skill, all skill.
There goes, right one. Mr. J.
Alright, hello. My name is Speedude, and I'm here in Grand Finals, and I'm commentating.
You're doing a great job, Speed Dude.
Thanks. I hear myself in the headset, and it's distracting, but I'll try it. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, starting us off on, I think this is round 5. We're at Wario's Gold Mine, of course, originally from the Wii. The shortcuts, there's not that many. There's one near the end where you can go near the left, but I don't think it's even faster. I guess it's good if you go there. If you get hit still, and you can get your speed back going that way, but that's about it. Otherwise, people don't normally go that way. All right, pretty chill off the bat. We're all just driving forward. There's not much action going on. We gotta get some items in here. The red shell hits the mine cart, doesn't quite make it to JEC, and an interesting snipe on Mr. J there. Blue shell's coming. Does JEC have anything to block it with? Nope, but he jumps off the stage, which does save him a bit of time. In case you didn't know that, it is faster to jump off than to get blue shelled. That's a very good set of items for JEC in first place. Although he did just get blue shelled, so the horn might not come in handy too much, but we'll have to see. a bit too far left for B5. But that golden mushroom, that could bring it back. That is very effective late game, especially. That bat snipe, though. Ooh, nice third place star. That tends to happen when first place is really far ahead. Yeah, the item scaling is based on your distance from first place, so when first place is really far ahead, you'll see second and third get stars and golden mushrooms and stuff. Is pretty crazy. But yeah, nice first place from JEC and nice second from Mr. J. They're all doing good. See what the final score is so far. Well, not final score, but current score. Right. Okay, I think we're on race 7 now. Ooh, Mario Circuit. Yeah, this one's going to be a bit difficult to front run on because of all the off-road. It's one of those stages where it's really easy if you're far back to get a bunch of mushrooms and other good items to go through off-road, and you just get so far ahead with that.
Probably has the most shortcuts.
Yeah.
Some of them more effective than others.
I know Dry Desert's also one that people really like for that. Alright, let it begin. I forgot to check what race it is, so I'm still not familiar with that, but oh well, it's the action that you're here to see. Okay, first place coin for JEC, a bit unfortunate, but it doesn't seem like anyone got any reds behind him, so he's chilling. And if you're wondering why he's not using the coins, there's a few people hold on to coins, but like the one that I usually do it for is that it protects you from boos. Because boos in this game, and back in past games, they would steal the best item from the person, from anyone in front of them. Whatever best item is what they would steal. In this game, it's just random, any item you can get. So it's not uncommon for you to be in first place with a coin or a red shell in a more detrimental case, and then you just get it like that. See, that can happen. So that's why people like to have a coin in their first item and then something good in their second. That way, if they get a boo, then it'll steal the coin instead, and they're not screwed. And what's also good about the coin is that if you're in first place, and because we all know the coin in Mario Kart 8, you get it like 70% of the time. That's just a number. I don't know if it's actually that, but yeah, you get a coin really often in first, and it's annoying. But if you have a coin as your main item, that was a weird hit on RFM there. If you get a coin as your first item and then you go into another item box, then you're guaranteed to not have that as a coin. So you can keep the coin and then you're going to get something good after that. Nice first place from Mr. J. Oh yeah, that's what you got to do sometimes. You just got to get good items and then all those red shells can't get you. Alright, JEC with a good lead coming into... I still don't know, I think this is the last... Okay, what race are you guys on now?
This is number 8 coming up.
Okay, this is the last race. Cool. Finally got it. Yeah, JEC has a pretty good lead. It seems like he's a lock for grand finals, which is excellent news for me. So now it's really a battle for second. Mr. J has a good lead. The question is, can he keep it? And they're now deciding the grand finale stage. The apex of the whole losers finals. Music Park, interesting. That's a pretty fun one.
Tell us about the risky shortcut at the end.
Yeah, the shortcut at the end, right? There's a. This is one that's a bit tricky to do when you first start, right? Because there's a drum near the very end that you can bounce off of, but it's really hard to make the turn to where you'll just bounce into the grass if you don't do it right. So either you have to get your angle right, where like you start going left and then drift really sharply to the right, and then or you can also just break drift. That works too. But if you have a mushroom, you don't need to do any of that because then you can just land on the grass and zoom, you're out of the grass. And JEC with the early lead. Nice drift to get himself ahead. And he has a mushroom in case he needs it. Okay, there it goes. Get himself a nice lead, which is fair enough because the double's right there. Alright, Mr. J opting for some new items. There's not much a Super Horn can do for you in second place. And he gets the double reds. That is one of the best things you can probably get in second. Coming back to B5, he also wants a new item. And the golden mushroom in fourth place immediately. Yeah, shows how good of a lead JEC just got immediately. That's really good for him. Alright, golden mushroom not getting him too far ahead, but he did close the gap a little bit more. RFM runs through the music note with the star. Oh, that shout out to the invisible wall right there. That saved RFM from 3 coins lost. Something else I should mention here, these piranha plants, right, if you get in their way, they're going to eat you and make you lose 3 coins instantly down, which is not fun. On 150cc, if you're doing mini turbo, if you do a mini turbo while you're going through them, they'll try to eat you, but they'll just miss you. You'll be going too fast to where they can't get you. So, like, if the best angle to go through is going through a piranha plant, then you can just charge a mini turbo and release it right when you're going, and you won't get hit. And on 200cc, they just, if you're going the top speed, they just can't hit you, period, because you're just going too fast regardless. There's RFM coming in right at the end, and clutches the first place. Good for him. Is it enough to pass Mr. J? I'm not sure. I didn't see how many points. Oh yeah, JEC's definitely a lock for Grands still at this point. And, okay, yeah, not quite enough. But yeah, great game, great performance from everyone, and we have Mr. J and JEC coming into the grand finals. And that's my cue to